All right, time to go for a drive. The Z drives. I don't know how often I'm gonna check in, but you people are insistent in this shit. Plus this camera doesn't have the third strap, so it wiggles. Plus I can't listen to music, which sucks. Also it's raining. And then a pickup truck with no weight in their ass. So seatbelts always, boys and girls. Why are my headlights on? That mirror adjusted. Truck's been warming up. Temperatures are good. Over 3/4 of a tank. Fat Boy Slim is playing over there, but quietly. Let's leave my driveway at least. That's a good start. Pick a side. Usually if you pick just one side, the side you're closer, and then back up. Out. And I don't usually pull in to the garage. If you're a baller, you back in always. But I need to unload shit from the back. And if you pull in, it's when you're gonna work on the car, open the hood and shit like that. Magic button. Magic button twice. There we go. Okay. So, journeyman, don't do burnouts in my gravel driveway. I'll just throw rocks into my windows, please. I've done this drive before. Well, I did this drive I'm doing the whole day 2 days ago. 3 days ago? And now I'm doing it just this you've done. I hate gravel driveway. Problem is, asphalt, I don't care about the $15,000 it'll probably cost to asphalt 700 feet of driveway. I care about when it snows and they plow it and they fuck it up, or it becomes a sheet of ice because it's not gravel anymore. Although I did have problems getting up just with in general. Alright, I'll drive you around at least, and then I'm gonna stop it so you don't know exactly where the fuck I live. Anyway, there's Casa Zeos. Casa Zeos is over there. Bye, Casa Zeos. Chewbacca, take care of it. I actually... Oh, this fucking fence is destroyed. Fuck, I gotta fix that. Alright. Good crows. Crows are not ominous at all. Let's pause this for a bit. See, now I don't have, somewhere in my Caprice is the head cam rig that I built that has the adapters to flip the camera upside down so I can put it like on the bridge of my nose. Otherwise I'd like crouch down like a gargoyle, because this is like sitting normally, which doesn't help you. And this is me like bending my neck down, which is annoying for Z drives. But ooh, narrow bridge is always fun. Slow. I love watching music, but not actually listening to it because of you people. The river with shit in it. There's like a tree that's just down. Of country farm things. It's like that guy, and then like nothing. Just he could probably shoot out his window into that hill. That'd be awesome. So one thing about my house, I don't think I could shoot on the property easily, safely, I guess is the word. I could easily shoot anywhere. I could shoot in a goddamn, you know, fucking Costco. But I'm just, you know, can't shoot safely. I'm used to my Caprice, which is down to like temporary thing, and then the Toyota, it's up. I haven't driven my Toyota, it's up for the temporary. Actually, wait, no, my Caprice is pull this way. Because I have the Corolla, which is a 97, which I think it's either up or forward. Ooh, Camaro graveyard. American flag. And then there's 3 abandoned Camaros. So if you know where the 3 abandoned Camaros are, you know where I live. Anyway, we're moving on. Hold on. Alright, I'm far enough away from home. I think I can just film now. This is hometown America. This is America. There's flags. How many flags? We got 1, 2, 3 on this side. 1 on that side. That's 4. 5 is one of the bushes. That's a Trump flag. Someone's flying the Trump flag still. Yeah, this is. These houses are probably kicking in like the 60s. These were the houses to live in the 60s, and now they're just, you know, it's not the greatest. America's still the greatest, obviously. America's the greatest thing. I love how that restaurant's labeled just restaurant. It's just a big pink restaurant. That's all it is. And, I mean, the revitalization of hometown society needs to happen. We've lost the American flags now. I don't know what that means. You know what? I don't have an American flag flying on my property. Shit. I'm gonna have to make a detour and buy a giant American flag. Just the biggest. Yeah, these are definitely towns. Like up here in upstate in Pennsylvania. I was going to say upstate New York. I was thinking, yeah, American flag. American flag. Upstate Pennsylvania. It's like, these are towns that were bumping American flag when like the steel industry was going nuts. It was like, everything shit the bed in the 80s. Just go listen to Billy Joel's Allentown. You'll know everything you need to know about the situation. Ooh, railroad tracks. I love... There's no guards either. These are just like, if a train's coming, you're fucked. And I know there is a train that does that. So anyway, here's more like hometown America. I'll go before that truck comes. Oh, that's cool. You homeless? You're not a homeless guy now. You got a backpack. Oh, he's talking to himself. He's fine. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna see where we're going. We're going that way. Yeah, we're going that way. And I don't think, oh, there's another railroad crossing. I guess the same railroad. Multiple chances to get smashed by a railroad vehicle of some choo-chooing variety. And now we're leaving that little quaint little town, and that was it. I literally started filming. I like, oh, houses in the town, and we're out of the town because this is rural Pennsylvania. You know, now we got fucking mountains and shit. And oncoming Toyotas. I'm in a Toyota, they're in a Toyota. Every other vehicle on the road is a pickup truck, if not 60%. And normally I would keep the car and the truck in like 4th gear for a little bit more oomph. But you know, you don't want to spin those back tires with this massive V6. Also, this is the most inefficient car I have. My Caprice with 500 horsepower at the crank has better mileage than this truck, and it's a Toyota and it's running great. It's just, I guess, truck. It's not an all-wheel drive or anything. Well, boat and a cool Wonder Bread truck. Oh, I always think I should buy like an 18-wheeler like that, like something from like Duel. If you've never seen Steven Spielberg's Duel, because it would just be cool as fuck to own and like drive it around. And I don't need one. But that's just like, as a kid, I wanted to be not a truck driver, but just own a badass truck. And you know, I haven't. But I have the property now. I've got like 10 acres of property. I can just park a fucking truck on it. Actually, I want a Tatra 8x8. That's my actual goal. Let's get Tatra 8x8. Because that's the coolest off-roader. And we're back to houses. More houses. This is fine. This is boring stuff. Although, this is much less boring than fucking the highway is going to be. Look at that guy's beard! Holy shit, it was like Wolverine. Like if Wolverine didn't die in the movie Logan and he just kept growing his beard out. Oh, Pasa's going to love it here. Alright, checking it back. See, the thing about living in relatively nowhere is when you drive anywhere, you're always looking at the map and going, how far away from my house am I? Should I remember that this place exists or this place exists? Because it's all relatively within driving distance. It's not an hour away. Oop, trailer park. Trailer home? Trailer home. I see those occasionally dotted around and it's just like that's a regular house and that's a trailer house. So, I mean, like, what? I guess? I don't know. I don't understand the whole, like, living in a trailer and then just like parking it there. Like a trailer is supposed to be driven someplace. You live and you drive someplace else. If you just plop a fucking trailer home somewhere, who gave up? Who? Because it's not you. Maybe it is you. Maybe it's probably your father, your grandfather. It was like, nah, this is good enough. And it's never good enough. There's an entire park the other direction from where I drive. All right. Coming up to a turn. Nope, we got miles. We've got miles of cars. It is a miserable fucking day. Like just the worst day. I'm gonna drive through this green and look at some shit. Look at that truck. Ah, it's a Tacoma. That's a Tacoma truck. This is just a regular truck. I do have aspirations to get a Tacoma Not like I have a small pee-pee truck, but just something that's cool that no one does. Like I want to get like a Jeep Wrangler, but like, or maybe a Renegade, like a 70s Renegade, and then put the tires from a super single 18-wheeler on it, because no one uses those, because those would be nice and quiet on the road. They also weigh like 400 pounds, so I probably wouldn't be able to stop. But stopping is for losers. Winners are always moving forward. And with super singles, you can just move forward through walls and people and everything else. But that's like, I'm not there yet in my mental capacity. Like I have a garage and I don't have many tools, but that could be a thing, a project for the future. Future Zeos. Future Zeos wants many little projects. The fuck is that? Is that a burn bin? That was a silo that was made out of like cage steel. You're supposed to burn things in that? That was weird. More trailers. Safe to say I have the nicest house in my area. That's a dead deer that's been eaten. That was not even, I couldn't even recognize that as a deer for a little bit. That was not cool. Oh, this road, Pasta, if you're watching, the trucks coming like right at you. The big dump trucks. It's like, yeah, every minute or so, it's like, hey. You start hearing the song from MASH about suicide is painless, because it's just dump trucks flying at you. And it's like, no, no dump truck, man. Ooh, low-lying fog. That looks cool as hell. Baseball? Baseball. That's cool. That guy's got a scrapyard. Oh, this car scrapyard. Go there and buy a scrap truck. Scrap vehicle. Build my sim racing cockpit out of it. Alright, this road's getting boring now. Be back. We are descending. I'm gonna have to keep left at the bridge, so that'll be interesting. Ooh, we're making a dippity dupe. That's what these are called officially. Keep left. Oh, I'm leaving Pennsylvania. I'm going to New Jersey. I have to talk like Jersey. I need to put my defroster on, which is this. Put that up. Yeah, they don't charge. Here's the secret. Here's the thing. If you've never been to the Northeast, you could always drive into New Jersey for free, but you can never leave it for free. You have to know exactly where to cross the Delaware River and shit. That it doesn't, like literally, you from New York, drive right across the GW, right across the Tappan Zee Bridge, through any of the tunnels. You want to leave New Jersey? Pay us, because no one wants to be in New Jersey ever. But they'll fucking charge you to pay. Fucking pay us. $15 you want to leave New Jersey into New York at the fucking Tappan at the GW. It's $7 if you want to leave New Jersey to Tappan Zee, and then I don't even know how much the fucking tunnels cost. I've never been through either of the tunnels. All right, where am I going? I'm going to New York, the right way. I'll make my signal, go blink, blink. Oh God, this fucking weather. I feel like shit today. If this was clear and clean and I was in my Caprice, I'd be doing like 1,000 miles an hour down this sweeping chicane. Oh, slow down, big truck. Not great tires. Turn to look. All right, downshift. Downshift again, third gear. And back to fourth. And drive. All right, so we're on this for 22 miles. So I gotta make a pit stop, get food. Welcome to highways of the Northeast. It's not like LA, is it? If you're in LA watching this for some reason. See if I can maintain 70 miles an hour. In the truck, it's hard uphill. Like you know what? Back to fourth gear. This is why the truck gets bad mileage. I can't even maintain like 66 up this. There is a grade. I am going uphill. There's just mountains that we're cruising around and over. This is why cars are passing me. I feel so inadequate. Oh God. I don't want to put my foot to the floor. I want to keep like, I'm not trying to explode the fucking thing, but I want like 70 is good. And now back to drive because we're leveling out. Oh, Walmart truck. and a rest area with tourist info and vending machines in 1 mile. Fuck that. Nice road though. This road sucks. I mean, it's not bad. The trucks are heavy duty and the people are like I live in the left lane usually because my Caprice, but I can't do 85 in the rain in a fucking truck. I just won't do it. I did do it. I didn't want to do it. At any moment it feels like, hydroplane guardrail. Oh, and the teachings that they don't teach you, which I'm getting off in half a mile, so these assholes are gonna have to do their thing. Oh, he's gonna gut in front of me, isn't he? The teachings they don't teach you at driving school or when you is just pretend everyone else in the road is a fucking moron. You'll figure that out after driving for a while. But like, it's like defensive driving. No. Everyone's a fucking moron. I signal because you're a moron and you're not gonna know what I'm doing. Look, it's like when you talk slowly to a person that's real stupid, and it's like, hello, what are you doing? I'm turning, signal, see the light? That's how you're gonna deal with everybody on the road. At least that's how it is in New York, when you learn in New York. Is you talk to them as if it's their stupid babies. Unpredictable, stupid babies and, 5,000 pound pieces of metal. So I'm doing my best to not drive defensively, but to know that I'm talking with stupid babies. It's clear, okay. Oh, and if you can't turn your neck to look out dry, I don't trust mirrors more than that. That's better. But yeah, oh, McDonald's, Wendy's, Applebee's? Fuck Applebee's. Wendy's though, Wendy's chicken sandwich. Argue in the comments who has the best chicken sandwich, because I think Popeyes has a real good shot at being the best chicken sandwich, but I don't want to eat it all the time. Like, it's just too much. It's too much chicken sandwich or too much breading and not enough lettuce and tomato. I don't know. Anyway, this is one of my pit stops. I'm gonna go get Wendy's, I think. At least one Wendy's chicken sandwich. I think that's a solid offering. Then I'm back on the road, so burb. So I'm apparently just behind Walmart now, because where the map told me to go is just like, nah. So now we're just driving around the back, barbecue. The back entrances of all these fucking stores, looking for a goddamn PetSmart. Fuck. And they're not even labeled, so I don't even know if I'm actually in the right behind the scenes. There's a tractor with no front plow. This is where the drug addicts hang out, or kids if you want to make out, because there's no fucking beaches in like the Northeast. Like, let's go hang out at the cliffs. No, there's none of that. You got to go find an abandoned parking lot, and then hopefully drug addicts don't bother you while you're trying to make out with your girl. All right, that's real. Looks like a real exit. To be like in a real world land, not this fucking fake world land. This Lowe's, that's Lowe's. I know Lowe's. It's a Panera Bread. I'm gonna have to pull the fuck over because I don't want to go to Lowe's. I do want to go to Lowe's. I don't want to go to Lowe's. I need to go to PetSmart and Wendy's. Reasons. We're open all day, breakfast, lunch, dinner. All right, Wendy's. Probably the most consistently good fast food restaurant you can have, and there's no line because it's super fucking early. Hope they're open. Jesus. I'm just gonna get a chicken sandwich. That's it. Just one chicken classic. That's it. Not even a drink.
Hi, welcome to Wendy's. What can I do for you today?
Yeah, can I get a number 4 with iced tea?
You want that small, medium, or large?
Medium. I never got me for breakfast. This is so early.
You said number 4, right?
Yes.
Medium with an sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Sweet tea's fine.
Sweet tea. Anything else?
Yeah, can I also get a just a sandwich, the number 2 sausage, egg, and Swiss croissant?
Just a sandwich?
Yes.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
You're looking at 1085 second window, please.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm never here early enough for breakfast. I just literally was like, I'm gonna get a chicken sandwich. I'm just gonna get a chicken sandwich. And no, I'm gonna shut this off so I don't look like an idiot. We have picked up our food. We're the only customers here. That's wild. Now, I don't like driving while eating. That's the thing. Like, I just don't. And in a fucking emergency, I will. But if I can just like pull to the side and eat my fucking food without concerning myself about the assholes who can't drive on the road, I will do so. Now, we could pick a hill, like if you want to like lean back. They have the heat on. I'll close this window a little bit. Let's see what I got. Well, you know what I got. And I asked for ketchup, so we're gonna give you ketchup. So I guess this is kind of like a Z Cooks. I won't mukbang too hard in case Chuck decides to watch. I don't know why I just smell the napkins. I guess they smell like the food. So we've got, oh, these are way nice. Oh my God. Sell these all day, Wendy's. And you can see, I think I'm pointing too up to drive and you guys can't see. These fries are, these like they're hash browns. These are amazing. Whatever the fuck that is. Zeos approves. Put that down. I also don't eat in my Caprice. I've got to pick a car where I can consume food in it, and this will be the one. No. Ketchup. I wish they would just give you like a little dippy thing of ketchup. They eat the bag for. Look at the sauce. I can take a picture of this for the cooking consortium. What are you doing? Where's my phone? It's amazing. All right. I don't want to eat entirely on camera. Keep bag for garbage. We're gonna have lots of it. Special do not microwave. You know what? Wendy's does use foil wrap. So here's the first thing I bought, which was a chicken. It's a chicken sandwich on a bun. I thought it was supposed to have like a cheese or something. I don't know. There's maple on this. There's maple on this pasta. It's maple on this chicken sandwich on a. Oh my God. My God. Okay. Normally I would just eat it and get it over with, but you people are here. This is the other one. I like a sausage patty. So of course I've got a square sausage patty, square eggs on a square bun with a cheesy egg. I don't know. That looks like hollandaise sauce, not Swiss. But let's well, that is fucking good. All right, Wendy's makes the best breakfast. I'd even call this better than Taco Bell breakfast, which I know doesn't sound like much, but Taco Bell breakfast is good. And a large sweet tea, which is probably not good. For you. It tastes amazing. All right, I'm gonna consume food with the engine off. Because, again, bad economy car. Alone on the road. You hear that noise? It sounds like a bearing is going. It's like metal, very fast metal, scraping other metal. It's definitely me too. Gas lane. Car diagnostics while driving is always fun. It's either that or it could be like a brake shield. It's definitely with the wheels. I don't think it's a transmission thing. Transmission seems fine. I'm gonna get over here anyway. I'm still about 40 minutes out from New York, or from my destination, New York, which means 30 minutes to the GW. I don't hear it. 62 miles an hour. It's maybe there. Maybe. You get it up to near like 80. It's deafening. Here, 72. Oh, this guy's doing a thing. You're doing a thing, buddy. You're from Jersey, I get it. Oh, and you need to fucking pull over, so I need to pull over. Then I need to pull back. That lane's ending for that poor truck. 74. Audible at 75-ish. I mean, this is Jersey, so I have to go this fast to keep up. 80? A little less now. I'll keep an ear on it, see how we do. We are on final approach to New York. In 8.8 miles, we make a right, and that's after the GW. And there is a city in the distance. I don't know if I have to point my head up. Shrouded in clouds. Ominous as fuck New York is looking today. It looks like the Sears Tower, which is impossible because that's Chicago. But yeah, so we're still Jersey at this point. Probably gonna have to prep you guys on preparing mentally for New York. Holy fuck, that sewer was like a foot down. That'll rip your rim off the fucking hub. Yeah, no, that's that shit. Look, keep your eye on those fucking things too. Yeah, well, this is pretty empty. This is a Monday at like fucking 11 o'clock in the morning. So everyone's already in the city that wants to be in the city. Not that anyone wants to be in the city, but certainly if you work there, you're there already. The noise is pretty much stopped. I don't know what that... I could have sworn, maybe it was roadway. I don't know. I've never heard roadway imitate the sound of like a bad bearing. But it just went away. This Mercedes in front of me has one tail light brighter than the other. It's just one bright light. Might have the bulb in backwards. We got all these billboards. Apparently in Canada they're not allowed to have billboards, by the way. Yeah. There is ominous city, and I'm looking that way, but my eyes are this way. You can't tell my eyes are looking left because I'm pointing the camera right. Yeah, we've got a big swoopy swoop now. I'm on 80. And 80 didn't... The most fucked up thing is when you're coming on 95, which you are parallel with the city, is if you stay to the far left, like I like to stay all the time, you'll accidentally get on 80 and you'll be over there. And you're like, fuck, because you have to go all the way up, make a U-turn, come back on this and go down. This will just terminate into the bridge, which is there on the map. Last exit in New Jersey, keep right. To fix my footrest in this truck, it's too far down. Like my tip can be on it, but like my whole heel and everything is... I'd have to like stretch my leg out, which is odd. All right. I won't get into the actual act of driving into New York till we're there, because like right now I'm still just driving. It's just normal driving. Cadillac with a something. Tires look full. I kind of hear a noise, like a rotational noise. It's weird that it would just go away. I'm at the same speed I was when I started this video. Right, it's a boring run up. When we're approaching the toll booths, which I have an Easy Pass, but I didn't register this car with that Easy Pass. But I got charged for my Easy Pass the other day, so I mean, I guess it's fine as long as I'm paying for it. Feel it. I'm feeling it. The need to switch to New York driving mode. There's a mode that all New York drivers have, and you don't know it until you've lived away from New York, not just visited away, because then you're just a driver. When you stop living in New York and you move to like Philly, like I did, there's a different way to drive in Philly. The 2 or 3 days I spent in North Carolina was different from everything else I've experienced. But New York, it's kill or be killed. It's always the most aggressive driving is what you need to do. It's like there's no safe way to do it safely. You have to be the aggressive asshole. And luckily it's not a busy, this is no traffic. This is zero traffic. I'm cruising. You could be stopped back when I started this video. That's where traffic could start, and I mean stopped traffic. Easy Pass only. This, by the way, is $16 to cross this bridge, so enjoy the view. Big trucks. You got to be okay with big trucks, like right there. Like, that's fine. And I'm in a truck. If I was in my, like, Corolla, we're going to get cut off by multiple trucks. I could swing over a bit, but then here's the thing about this lane. These 3 lanes, yeah, okay, ooh, it's so empty because we have to merge in front of this truck because that's the only lane. it's that lane with all the trucks, and there's 3 lanes that are just like gonna have to merge back in, and so it's suicide. Fucking suicide. You gotta be very brave and very stupid to go all the way to the far left, and I've done that, and you just wait to try to get back in. It's dumb. All right, this is making me take the Deegan, which is fine. Ooh, it's very pretty. We need to get over, and that means we have to get ahead of these and then get to the right. We do have a bit. We got 2 miles, but 2 miles in New York is not easy. I'm also in 3rd gear. You notice I switched to 3rd to accelerate, and I haven't taken it out of 3rd gear. And I figured this out the last time I came into town, because a slow car gets you in bad problems in New York. You need the taxi driver. See, brakes are happening now. Why are brakes happening? I still got a mile. Do I want to get behind these people? Do I want to get to the side of them? It's chess. It's car chess in New York. There's a sign on the ground. This guy's braking in front of me now. Who's gonna cut you off? This guy? Is this guy gonna cut you off? Where's the cutoff? See, sometimes it takes me on the Henry Hudson, which is that way, but it did not. It's 2 minutes slower and more tolls. So now we're officially in New York. I'm surprised it didn't say "Welcome to New York." Midway on the bridge, it usually says that shit. Those 3 buildings up, those 4 buildings up there, those big high-rises, we're about to drive under them. This is tight as fuck. Jesus Christ. Let's make haste to pass that. And by the way, I only drive with like my hand at, what time is that? 8 o'clock? 7? My hands, I've usually one hand at 7, very lightly on the wheel to feel the ridges in the road. Okay. So now, let's get in front of this car, but let's make sure that car's not signaling. She doesn't look like she's doing anything. So now we're getting over, because now we only have half a mile. We're underneath those buildings. Those 4 high-rises are straight up, which is fucking crazy that we're just underneath these like 20-story buildings. Who would want to live there? Okay, so now we're in the farthest right lane of this section, which we gotta hit the brakes early because pickup truck brakes. Eyeball the cars behind you because they're just gonna rear end you, and you gotta be ready to like, ah. If this is stressful, it shouldn't be. This is a nice drive today. See, he's signaling, we're signaling because we gotta be there. If we would have taken the lower levels, it would have been easier, but we took the upper level because there was less traffic. Over. This is easy. Oh, this is not even worth filming. It's not even worth filming. He's gonna have to hit the brakes real hard. This is like a Sunday drive to church in the countryside. One day I'll have to do a Z drives with my black car in a bad traffic, just for you. I'll come in on the worst possible time. But still in 3rd, because I need that acceleration. Good brakes and good acceleration. Your car has to be digital in New York. And it's go, stop, go, When I come here in my Corolla, if I ever come here in my Corolla again, and you hit the gas pedal and it's got like 100 horsepower and it's 20 years old, it's like, actually, oh my God, it's 25 years old. It's gonna be 25 years old, my fucking Corolla. It's a 97. It's 21, yeah. It's like, oh God, you have to like, at that point you only have one option. Slow the fuck down and stop. Because there's no way you could accelerate faster than the thing that you're trying to get ahead of. One of the problems with most drivers is when they get the big problems, they haven't decided to go or stop. So I've made the decision in my life to always go. Just always go. And the Corolla does not allow me to always go. Because if you're like, should I go, should I stop? That 1 second is too long to wait. All right, I'm gonna put it in the 2nd now, as we are gonna have to merge into the Deegan, but the Deegan is empty, so. And there's these lines, ignore these. It's this divider where it's like, don't go over there. Yeah, fuck that. We're going when there's no traffic. Way over. Way over. 3rd gear now. Don't, fuck, why would you wait? It's literally unsafe to follow the rules. I'll actually put in the 4th now because we're rolling. Now watch all these people. If you're going way fast to them in an empty lane, they're gonna wanna be here. Why don't they wanna be here? You should all wanna be in this lane. And they're gonna just jump out in front of you. And now we've hit the slowdown. It's a little patch, according to Google. Oh, and if you live in New York and you don't run Google Maps all the time, or Waze all the time, what the hell's wrong with you? No matter if you know the route, like, it doesn't matter. I don't need it now, but I need to know where the traffic is and if I should get off because there's an incident, where the cops are. Back to third gear. Because I need to be able to step on the gas and move. Jut in, traffic stop. Lower the music. This river. It's not the Hudson, that's the, what river is that? That's a river. Don't drink out of it. Are you gonna come all the way over? Nope. You also gotta be a little bit of a dick and just basically not leave enough of it. Like, this gap is way too nice. This is some Pennsylvania living gap. In New York, you gotta leave no gap, which is unsafe to drive, but people will just fuck you. They're just gonna fuck inside you. Boom, why are you here? Oh, because you left 1 foot more than their car length, so therefore they can't. The fourth. Why do you have your hazards on? Basically, you need a manual fucking sports car to drive in New York. And then you gotta drive more aggressively than always, or else you just, it's like in India. I watched that Jeremy Clarkson Motor World. He went around the world, and in India they can't make the brakes in the cars too good, or at least they couldn't back in the day, because if one car had really good brakes, the car behind it didn't, and every car in India doesn't, and it would just rear end the fucking car with good brakes. So they had to put shitty brakes with shitty brake pressure on every new car so that everyone slowed down at the same time. That's like New York, but with just aggressive acceleration. There's a Target. It's fancy. Alright. Putting it in drive. Again, there's no traffic here. This is nothing. West 230th Street, usually this is backed up over here. Right. When we pass Van Cortlandt Park, I'll turn it off. When we get to Van Cortlandt Park. I like this bit because there's an actual just road above this. And there's no lights. I love how there's no lights. Oh, Jesus Christ, even the water hurts. That was just a drip of water. It sounded like a rock hit my fucking window. Got them hard water in New York. Bronx Zoo, Botanical Gardens, and Van Cortlandt Park. BMWs are cutting me off. He's from Jersey. That is the biggest graffiti I've seen in a long time. Oh, another Petco. Are we good? Yeah, this is where my grandmother grew up. My mother lived here on this exit, and my grandmother lived there until she died. And there's Van Cortlandt Park. And now we headed to yonder of New York, which shouldn't need to film anything there. Maybe, well, maybe, you know what? We got half a mile to the gas stations that are always a ripoff. So let's see how much gas costs on the fucking Deegan in 2021. Document shredding truck in case you need to shred all your documents because you're doing illegal acts. Yeah, this is a breeze. It's not a beautiful day out, but it's a fucking easy. It's an easy drive. Watch out for the sewers. They dip. They dip hard. I just drove fucking 80 miles, 90 miles, and only when you get real close to New York does the fucking sewers do this to your head. Dead squirrel. Oh, it's a Gulf. And we're looking at 309 for regular, 325. I'm sorry. 309 for regular cash, 325 for regular credit card. Fuck you. 16 cents more if you want to pay with a credit card. Fuck you. Anyway, now we're leaving New York City and entering Westchester County and my hometown. So we'll be back, I'm sure, to do other things. Alright, that sign as I enter the Bronx again is like, begin higher fines. Like if you get fined here, after that sign, higher fines. I'm sure cameras on my head is fine. We're gonna watch out for the sewer covers again. This is the newer, nicer part of the Bronx River Parkway. America's oldest parkway, by the way. I may actually have to put the, what's it called? It's up higher. Yeah, this is a 3-lane wide, nice part. We're still in Westchester County like right now. It's still fine. I'm actually gonna put like my wipers on. Although it just starts getting rainy as I drive to the Bronx. It's great. When this goes to 2 lanes, does this go to 2 lanes anymore? You know what? I might be hallucinating. I don't think it ever goes to 2 lanes. It goes to 2 lanes when you go that way, north. But down south, it does not. This is another, like these bridges, they always catch a truck. 12'9", 12'6", and 12'8". And big 18-wheelers get on the fucking parkway and just decide to try to drive that. Like, no, stop it. You're not gonna fit. On the other side, these sewer covers are like a good 2-inch drop every time. Yeah, this is another easy drive in New York. It'll get sucky towards the exits, but right now it's just bullshit. It's a nice fun road if it's empty, which it never is. And I mean, there's cops that live on this road. Because look at this, nice. This is what all roads should be. When the, was it Eisenhower did the highway program across America, where they put 1 million people to work, or 1 billion people to work, 1 trillion people to work, just building highways. They didn't build the highways fun. They just built them as efficiently as possible. That's why a lot of people get into accidents. Because they're just dead straight roads across the whole country. Which sounds correct, but you lose your fucking focus and you just start, you literally started, before cell phones were a thing, people would daydream into guardrails. Now imagine you're on like a 70 fucking mile long dead straight road and you got a cell phone and it's like beep beep, hey, there's naked pictures on there. This road, you good luck picking up your cell phone to like dick with it while you're on the Bronx River fucking Parkway. Because you are doing hills and you're doing sweeps. If they would have redesigned it, yeah, every road would be like 5% less efficient to drive on, but it would have been attention grabbing. Unless you have automated cars, which are coming. They built the highway system for cars that weren't going to be here for 100 years. Even now, we're not quite there yet. Who's beeping? This fucking Kia is beeping at me. So, oh, he's getting over, I'm getting over, so he's gonna get over twice. Double lane get over, and he's gonna fly past me because Bronx River Parkway. Because he's in a Kia. Boom. That's just New York, man. It's just. There's no correct speed. You're just gonna always be faster than the slow idiots and slower than the fast idiots. You're in the middle of it. And I don't do the aggressive lane change thing if I don't have to. But there's a comfortable speed I want to be at, and we're definitely in a 50-mile-an-hour zone doing 51, obviously. Look at this, no one on the Gun Hill Road exit. Maybe COVID has helped. But now I'm not going to stay behind this guy because he's just doing no miles an hour. So I'm the fast idiot to him, and then this guy is just merging in. But I need to get to that lane to get over. So now I'm going to cut off that car I just passed. And he's going to get out of my way. And then my exit comes up. So we're good. That's good. This is all positive thinking. Oh, and I was thinking, I didn't mention it. I should have turned the camera on back in Jersey when the road was empty and it was 4 lanes wide and there was no one front and back. And I sometimes turn into race driver mode and swing the turns, like across multiple lanes, hug the inside and then swing out wide again. And you can't do that like 99.8% of the time. There was a trip up when I was going up to Canada to see my friend years ago before pasta existed. And I was in the Corolla and I was taking, I think it was Route 17 or something in, nope, that's the wrong way. Route 17 up in upstate New York. And it was like a beautiful 2 lanes with big shoulders through the mountains, like winding. There was bridges, it was crossing over a river, and there was no one on the road. And it took me like 5 miles to figure this out. And I'm like, holy shit, I don't have to be on these white lines. The white lines are a suggestion at that point. And just use all the asphalt they give you. And I was doing I was in a 100 horsepower Corolla, but I was doing 3rd gear. This was much more fun last time on Friday. I was doing big, wide, sweeping turns out to the farthest and cutting the inside. It was most fucking fun I've had driving in a little 100 horsepower fucking Corolla. And then I did that run again in my Caprice and it was over in like 8 seconds. But yeah, no, that was, it's very hard to break that. Once you've learned that is a line, don't cross it. To break it in a completely open scenario where there's like no cars and it was one direction traffic, it was fantastic. I'd love to have a road system where it's just like, yeah, no, drive the racing line. Don't drive. Okay, now there's a little space after this white Bimmer. Go. Driving the racing line is fun. Driving the racing line just means you're driving the straightest possible route. So wide and then inside and then straight again afterwards. You never want to turn the wheel at all. Obviously the fastest way is a straight line. You try to straighten out all the turns. So now that's the Botanical Gardens, by the way. In case you want to know where the New York Botanical Gardens are. Very pretty. I highly recommend it if you're ever in New York. Just take an Uber to it because parking there is absurd. And now we do things. Burke Avenue in the Bronx. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And amazing New York pizza. What I considered it, like, of all the places my family frequented for pizza, you got Three Boys. That was the pizza. I love the... Is there a light? What the fuck is even happening here? Okay. It's just... Where's the gas station from? That's fucking new. I don't remember there being a gas station there. We would have stopped. I'm in the opposite side of the road. Fine. Hey, there's actual parking spots. Still no, like, nothing. This is the AT&T building. That's where all this phone line switched. Oh, nope. Here's where it gets fucking fucked. Why did that error just now? Alright, we'll try again when I get out of the pizzeria. Oh my fucking science. I got pizza. $30, 3 slices, 2 calzones, and 2 hot dog wraps. $30.25. Now we're under the L, which is where the trains are. And my God, is this road not gotten any better since I left New York. I was just in the bad part. I was like, oh my fucking God. Come on, Tundra. Toyota bros, gotta move forward. Alright, well there goes a bottle of water. Definitely putting that shit back and forth. That guy's just jutting out because he's probably trying to miss some sort of massive hole. Yeah, that's just all fucked. That's all fucked. That's fucked. And oh my God, I do not miss this. I miss this. I don't miss this. Come on, man. There was a guy wearing an Adidas sweater that was the entire size of his chest and arms, like the logo stretched out to cover his arms. And I was like, do I take a picture of him? And I'm like, nah, this is the Bronx. We don't fucking do that. You don't pick pictures of people that, you know, nah. Nah. Big double buses, people won't see those stuff everywhere. I'm gonna wait at a New York light. It's a long ass New York light too. We're actually gonna hit 3 lights. We're gonna hit this light, then there might be a light under the L because we gotta go over there. See see that road with the cars are driving? We can't just make a left here to go there. They don't do that no more. Now you gotta go way the fuck down and then make like a little tight U-turn and then come back and then wait at another light. Because New York. Fucking traffic. Clear, bit of fuckery there. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't know where is that? Why is that? Why is that a fucking 233rd Street's a fucking nightmare. Always, never not. Imagine if I had my phone, I would be like just fucking texting and rear-ended because everyone needs to fucking go. So that bus got its own fucking private lane. See, I want to go there. I'm making a left. I want to go that way. My sister works there now, but I want to go that way. I can't because I gotta do the bus thing. There's a whole bus thing, and there's like triple parked cars everywhere, and garbage. Can't go there either. That's not your thing yet. And you can't do the turn here. This is buses only. So this is the first swingy U-turn, motherfucker. Double park. It's Monday at like fucking, it's 3:45. Here is where I make my left. And I hit the stop sign, Popeyes, and get a chicken sandwich. And then we continue along. We move forward. Now we're going back to where we were. Massive fucking holes. If I lived back in New York, like permanently, oh God, a truck like this would be all I drive. There's no fucking way. How are you driving that Mercedes? I'm bouncing like a fucking I'm making a right. What do we got? Beauty salon, wireless, more pizza. The other thing about every pizzeria is if you're still in business after like 2 years, you probably have a decent product. That's the thing. If I go up to Canada, and like my friend who visits Canada more than I do, goes up there and is like, every pizzeria sucks because they don't know what good pizza is. But here in New York, if you bring out bad pizza, you fucked. You just, everyone's gonna go, literally, there's another pizzeria. I guarantee you, if I got out of the car and walked around in a 100-foot circle, there's 2 more pizzerias. So if you want to make a pizzeria here, you better fucking survive. You better have a product, or be laundering money for the mafia or some shit. I don't know, selling drugs. That'll also work. I think we're at a bus stop. These are all bus stop people. Also, the man who made this pizza was not wearing a mask, but the man I paid for the pizza was wearing a mask, and everyone else in the pizzeria was not wearing a mask. So I'm a little bit like fuck COVID, man. Just fuck it. All right. Welcome to Gun Hill Road, everybody. The word gun is in the title. I don't know why it's called Gun Hill. I think there was a battle of Gun Hill. I think that was the thing. So you got the 2 opposing gas stations. This is only $2.83 for regular, and they're not upcharge for fucking, what's it called? So this just goes to show you how much cheaper it is than that fucking one I passed on the Deegan. Oh, let's get you guys down a little lower. So my brother's a firefighter now, right? So we were talking about people who crashed their car, and one of the guys got torpedoed into the floor. Like he crashed the car so hard that he was under the steering wheel, like his whole body. And that's because he was leaning back in his car. Because you wear your seatbelt. He was probably wearing a seatbelt and just slid under the thing as he crashed the car. So sit your fucking seats up. Oh, perfect. Perfect New York. That's perfect New York. Mercedes, fucking just do it. Just do it. It's fine. You think that's Nike's thing? No, it's New York drivers. And this, again, is easy driving. There's nothing, oh my God, that whole, I'm in a fucking truck and I'm avoiding it. Oh my God, they're so bad. Every one of those is half a basketball. Can I turn here? Can I turn here without getting, and this is so big, 90 degree. And now we get on the highway. Back to the Bronx River Parkway. The opposite direction. Now that I've got pizza. And we got a gap and everything. Wow, we're good. I'm gonna film every trip now. 4th gear. I'll even put it in 5th. And we got passed by a Mazda. I'm doing 55 in a 50. He's gone. Close these windows up a bit. I love that squeak. It's constant squeak. I don't know. I guess I could just cover it with butter. I like how on the side of this, by the way, this is just like a park. Like the entire length. It's like 2 miles, 3 miles long. It's nice. And there's buses and a fucking cemetery. It's nice, I guess. Not really. I hate this road. A personal hatred for this road. I won't talk about it. My father's car used to die right here. He's just stopped dead, and we used to try to roll as hard as we could to jump off, but this is like a super thick curb, so we have to get up like here. Oh, and here's the traffic, and we try to like roll off that way backwards, which you're not allowed to. I should have been in the left lane. Fuck, I fucked up. It's been too long. So now I'm not in my Caprice, so there's no way I'm gonna fucking bolt for a little tiny gap. I'm just hoping none of these cars rear end us. This is where the accidents happen. Now we've got some exciting New York driving. So I'm gonna let some space happen in front of me. I see there's a gap right after this. Oh, he's gonna try to go for it too. Go, 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 go. And 3rd. And that guy's way too close to the wall in the left lane, so I don't trust him. But I'd rather be in front of him than behind him. Oh, until the traffic starts again, and then we're fucked, and then he's rear-ending me. Everyone's an idiot and an asshole, but you gotta figure out who's the biggest risk, and do you want them in front of you is sort of better. Because if he's slow, you go around him. But if he's behind you and he's bad, that's where the rear-endings happen. That's no good. Apparently my grandfather broke down on the side of the road over here somewhere in like 1940 something. and got out of the truck he was in, or car, with his buddy, and they rebuilt a transmission on the side of the fucking road. I don't know how. They must have had all their tools with them. I don't know how. They jacked the car up, just pulled, the transmission went. They didn't like fix a tire. They rebuilt the transmission on a 1940s or 30s car, just on the side of the road. How you do that? I'm pretty sure it would be a difficult task to change my oil on the side of the road if I had all the tools. There's also a car up here that had its flashers on. I don't see him anymore. I think he took them off. Am I good? I'm good. Again, staying in fourth. Just in case I need a little more I have a little more Economy is not my concern. Hottie. H-O-T-I. That's a dude. If it was a girl and it had a license plate that said hottie, I'd understand. But you're a dude. Stop it. Bump, bump, bump. Sewer, sewer, sewer. My brother worked on not that overpass, went to the next one. And it was welding. Alright, we'll do drive. And I should get out of this lane because it's just gonna dip to dip. Every time there's a drain, it's to dip. Well, that guy's got brake lights in his wheel thing. I guess that's cool. The problem with every other lane but the left lane is I'd have to go slower. I don't like that. I don't like the slow going. I want to go fast. Sonic the Hedgehog, gotta go fast. This little complex of fucking things. Cops to back up over here and wait, but for what purpose? There's no place to pull anyone over. If you saw someone speeding, you'd have to like drive them like 4 miles to a goddamn off ramp, and then the cops would pull them over right here. I like the exit, and like that's a full U-turn, and I need to go. That truck's on the side of the road. Here's a bad one. Avoid. The reason they make them lower is they keep filling up because they know it's going to break down to that level. Every time they do these sewers, or every time they do the paving here, they just pave it 2 inches higher. That bridge open yet? Ah, the bridge is open. Alright, it's busy and I need to make it to the right. So now it's go past this one, make sure he's not coming into my lane, go over. Come on. I've been filming the entire time I got up from wow, that's a lot. That guy's old. Let's go over again. Alright, we'll continue this probably for the drive back, because I'm pretty much done for the day in New York. I'm just gonna go hang out with folks and shit and my sturf. Alright, pit stop on Z Drives. Welcome to my brother's kitchen, which is reminiscent of my old kitchen in my little apartment in Narberth. But he has a dishwasher, so, and cabinets to put things. And it's nice, so it's better than my old kitchen. I just wanted to be here. Sales are not bad. To show you the pizza. So here's the place I got it from. In case you're ever in New York and you're like, hey, where's the place that Zeo says to get pizza? Put on your bulletproof vest. Put on. I had literally my mask that I was wearing is my Immortan Joe mask. I'm wearing my Chris hat from my Chris Vector, and Three Boys from Italy Pizzeria. $3.50 a slice now. Like you walk in and get just a slice, and you don't have to tell them cheese pizza, by the way. You just get a pizza. Here are the options they have. Hot cherry peppers. I never got a hot cherry pepper pizza. There's some bacon, some eggplant, there's some soups, some vegetables. Anyway, just go to, where's the website? Original3boys.com. And I haven't opened this yet, so we're going to do it together. These are the cold calzones and hot dog things. Like, look at the, I washed my hands, it felt so good. This is the, like that is a thick chicken, boy. They have chicken meat, which is just meatball basically, cheese, and then sausage and peppers. And I usually get the sausage and pepper, but the chicken is the classic. And I got 2 of these, and I told them not to heat these up. These are the hot dog ones. Oh, Like, the dough is so good. The wind. This is irrelevant. This is like extras. I mean, their dough is what makes their pizza probably the best, but not really. What makes their pizza the best? It's, oh my God. Could you bear witness to this? I watched the man make it with no mask on. The way he, how caringly he put the cheese. He was like, big fat Spanish dude. And then like he was done and he went back and went, no, a little more cheese here. Like an artist. The little pockets of grease. It should be orange grease. The crust, thin. You have to, don't you dare get a fucking knife. This is fresh, Three Boys fucking pizza. And the wax paper is actually sticking to it because I waited too long in the car. See, that isn't wax paper. That's just a cheese forming into that shape now. Oh yeah. That is New York fucking pizza. The cure for coronavirus has been in our hands this whole time. Just rub New York pizza on it. And if it doesn't hold up, like that's perfect. With that, that's perfect. The perfect amount of crust browning. If this was at the store, like you could see where they cut it and the cheese is sort of like edged over. It rolled the cheese over. If you ever get a Three Boys pizza with extra cheese, you literally die of a coronary that day. It's suicide. The cheese separates from the crust. The sauce is literally like, here, I'll peel some, I'll examine it. There's just enough sauce that you can do that. It's cooled off. I took the whole trip here. Probably been 20 plus minutes since I got this. So it's a cooler piece of pizza. You can see the thin ass crust, but it's thin, and floppy, but not able to be torn easily. And then you have just enough sauce, and the sauce lets the cheese float above it. And it, oh God. Oh my God. Every time I go to a pizzeria, this is when I judge it off of. This pizzeria, Three Boys Pizzeria. And it burned down as soon as I left New York. The place caught fire. And then I didn't know that was coming back and they rebuilt it. And it's just so good. Oh my God. We're not getting any drippage because, well, we got a little bit of there's a little seep coming in here, but it's too cooled off to have the actual hot dripping grease. So, between the cheese calzones, which are like two chicken cutlets in each, filled with sauce and cheese, and then this, and the cheese is just so right. It doesn't need anything. No salt, no hot peppers, no red pepper flakes, nothing. It's perfect. You know what I'll do sometimes? This would work better if it was hot. But you tear the crust off and you go, what are you doing with that, Zeos? And just dip it into the grease of the pizza. And there's your breadstick, motherfucker. I don't even like crust, but it's the best bakery. I would usually come to New York maybe every 2 months before Corona. Go to the pizzeria, buy entire house pies, because this is a house pie slice. That's why it's $3.50. Buy a pizza, it's a smaller slice. Buy 2 whole house pies. They can't even put in a box. They don't have a box big enough. They do this. They do 4 slices in each little box. And then I would freeze them and bring them back to Philly. And then my friends would come over and be like, hey, you want to have New York pizza? And I'd defrost one and heat it up. Oh my God. Oh God. All right, I'm gonna consume the rest of this pizza off camera because I'm killing batteries. Beep beep, motherfucker. Beep beep. Oh my God, it's pointing too high up. Did you guys see any of that? Sorry, I was in drive mode. Oh, now I'm in nose mode here. One last little look at the pizza. In case you missed it, that'll make up for it. And the hot dog. And the hot dog. And the pickles. Oh There's cheese leaking out of... Oh, the dough. Look, oh, it's like uncooked dough. Actually, that is uncooked dough. I don't recommend eating a lot of uncooked dough. Oh, fuck it. Oh, I love uncooked dough. Pizza turned into coffee, which turned into night. And I drank a whole cup of coffee. And I don't drink coffee. And if you don't drink coffee, especially when your girl's in Canada who drinks coffee, and maybe you have coffee with her, then you have coffee. So now I've had no coffee for a while. So now it's just me and my coffee. You follow me? Are you doing what I think you're doing? No, don't. Okay, good. So basically, am I going on the highway the wrong direction? No. Follow the map, man map. Driving with the coffee. Everything needs to be in first gear. I need more revs, more revs. Also, the wind is like now 40 miles an hour. Now I have the ISO on the camera set to go up to 3200, which it's definitely going to do, which is probably gonna make it all look grainy and sort of like low FPS, but it's all you're gonna get. Actually, it's a very reflective ambulance in front of me. 1 hour and 35 minutes on the clock. That'll put me at 9:45 at night, and according to my mother, who loves to give me my weather report for where I live, it's like, oh, it's gonna be windy, cold, and possibly snowing. Just like the last time I drove home from New York. So let's see. Actually, if this is an EMS truck, you wanna go really fast in front of them. Because if you're gonna crash, don't crash behind them, because they're gonna have to turn around. They're not gonna wanna do that. You wanna be visible for when, if you're like, what? Unless they're off duty, then they're just not gonna stop. I think they have to stop. What if we had EMS trucks that just drove around? Like, just drove around, just to be around. Like, you know how cops are always dicks and you don't want to see them on the side of the road? Imagine just ambulances on the side of the road. You would fucking wave, like, you're there in case I fuck up. Like, we should pay for that, instead of waiting for them to show up. I really shouldn't drink coffee. Is that a storage facility? There's a Shell gas station. 309 per, oh, that's the wrong lane. 309 per regular. You really know. So I'm gonna focus now. Focus. Let's put it in drive. All right, we're heading to the GW. And we should be all right. Let's just see, make sure the wind is literally just paper blowing across. I had the menu from Three Boys on top of the pizza box, and it like flew off because I walked out of my brother's. I'm like, wow, where that blew off from some wind. And then I went to get it, and then it left the district. The wind was so hard, it just evaporated into forward motion. And I'm like, oh fuck. Then I had to fold the pizza box up vertically and tuck it into my arm because it was just gonna blow out of my arms. So I feel it in this truck. This is my first time, oh wow, I really do feel it. This is my first time driving like a big vehicle, a non-air swept vehicle in high wind situations. It's gonna be fun crossing the GW, I'll tell you that much. I know my friend or father, someone was like, yeah, I had to drive a box truck, like a U-Haul, and it was like 45, 50 mile an hour winds. And instead of just trying to tip the truck over, if you like made a left and the wind was blowing from the left, it felt like the thing was gonna tip over. I'm not quite there yet, but I do miss my sleek black 4,200 pound car at this point. I think this weighs more. I should, you know what, I'm talking too much. I'm gonna stop the camera. Hey look, it's dickheads. Dickhead passing. We are 2 miles from the GW. You can't see it from here because we actually have to cross a little river, a little bridge. Well, it's not little, it's huge compared to like most bridges. But that doesn't take us to the GW, then it goes to the GW, which is the big bridge. Actually, we're at 2 miles till the exit for the GW. Please only move one lane. Oh, there's a truck with a dually. You don't see dualies in New York very often. In PA, I see dualies. They gotta pull like horse carts and shit. That exit is nightmare. I've only been off that exit once in my whole life. Never want to go there. I love how the headlights are all like bright HIDs and blinding now. And every car on the road is black. Remember when cars used to be colors? Even my blue Tacoma is not like blue. It's like midnight blue. Or like I can't see what color it is in the dark. Like Audis. My uncle had a blue Audi. And the sun was out. And even though the sun was out, you can only tell like in direct reflection of the sun. I don't know if you can see my hands doing things. That it was fucking black. Oh no, it's blue. I could totally see when the fucking ion radiation of the sun bounces off of it. Reds aren't red anymore. I'm just gonna complain a lot. Whites are pearl. George Washington Bridge, exit 7. Oh, I've got half a mile. Are you pulling over? No. Is anyone in my fucking rear? No. It's gonna slide on over into your DMs. I'm gonna follow this guy. We're DM sliding. Okay, so Cross Bronx Expressway 95, exit 7 NS. A little bit of a woo up and down here. Now they fixed this exit. It used to be hilariously bad because it's 2 lanes and it used to be 1 lane, and then that 1 lane used to break off and used to have 2 options to go, but everybody would turn from 1 lane and exit to 2 lanes here, and then you had 2 options. But no one's going to fucking New Haven, Connecticut. Everyone's going to Jersey. So here, this exit ramp, which we're about to make a left on, everyone from the right lane would come in here. And this would become 2 lanes, even though it's totally not for 2 lanes. But it would be 2 lanes, bumper to bumper, until it came to this point where it merged. And then it would be like room for 1 car, room for 1 car, and it would be like 7 cars trying to merge all at once. And there was a homeless guy over here that we got a hamburger to once. I think he had a cat at one point. Dude had a cat. And I'm like, that dude is a cool homeless dude. Don't give him money, always give him food. We had Wendy's, we had like, oh, Burger King. We paid him in Burger King. Anyway, that's a new construction building or something, because it's very much lit. So here's the Little Lame Bridge, which is crossing over a river, and there's another beautiful bridge there. And there are those 4 towers. How you doing? The 4 towers up there. I shouldn't be a tour bus driver. And then that's a lane to the right, but it's like, don't be a lane. It's fine, doesn't care. I'm just going fast now because everyone's being bad. I'm in drive, I shouldn't be in drive. I should be in 4th. So that I can get the fuck out of everyone's way. You gotta get out of their way, and they gotta get out of your way. It's better if you get out of their way, because they're idiots, remember? I've always liked this part of the journey too, because it's so well lit. Like, imagine if all roads just had this many lights. It'd be fantastic. I thought about how much it would take to cover an entire roadway. Because think about it, you would have no rain, you'd have to have no maintenance from like weather on the road. It would just be wear from the cars. Also, solar roadways are bullshit. They're too expensive and too complicated. Thorium. Go watch the remix on thorium. It's nuclear. Nuclear is the answer. Nuclear is easy. It's dangerous. And there have been problems in the past, obviously. Chernobyl was a great series, by the way. But, you know, we literally have nuclear power, and it can create so little waste now with modern technology. Wow, you didn't even bother to, like, follow your line, dick. Jersey driver. If you ever see ask Pasta in the comments of this video, you ask Pasta. In fact, I'm going to demand Pasta. Please explain what Jersey drivers are like, Pasta. She loves telling that story. She drove through Jersey once. And I'm in New York, so I've always had to deal with these guys. Where are you from? Jersey. Oh, God, they're all going home. Their spawn is leaving. Oh, by the way, here's the bridge and there's the city. Welcome to New Jersey. And I look forward, I'm gonna stay in the lane. There's the cityscape. It's a very clear night, I'll tell you that much. The wind is blowing. There's no smog. Fuck LA. I've never been to LA, but I don't know. Would I trade good weather but smog for occasionally brutal winters but clear air? And where is it telling me to go? I do have to get gas at some point. I actually should make it. I started out with a little bit more than 3/4 of a tank. With all the extra driving, I'm now below half a tank, about 3/8. So I used about a 1/4 tank of gas getting in, and then doing everything else is another 1/8 of a tank. I should just make it. What the fuck is making that noise? There's a very low car with bright headlights behind me that makes, those are the tunnel noises my Caprice usually makes, but you know, not as good. Those are the loudest tunnels. They just love to show off. All right, you're pulling over. Or you're not pulling over? You're pulling over. You got it. This is just saying stay on 95, so I can handle that. Oh, it's gonna pass me. It's a Bimmer. Is it the Bimmer? No, no. It's the raced Civic. With the fucking stance. Where are you going? Why am I behind this idiot? God fucking damn it. Downshift, third gear. Signal, move. Fuck out of my way. Fuck. It's like, it's I love it. Sometimes I miss this. God damn. That race Civic with the fucking stance wheels, that is precisely what I need. It's what you need. The reason the wheels are crooked is so you can fucking move so fast. And just cut me off. You know, oh, no, you're not gonna cut me off? Is that the BMW accelerating? I hear noise. Now I hear wind. Jesus Christ. This is why people in New York just grow hair, gray hair. It's like the world's gonna end, but it's only behind us. It says, now we're into the dark, calm. Please don't be a rat. Please be paper. Okay, you're paper. All right, back to drive so I can get into a nice low RPM. We're on this for 2 miles, then we're jumping onto I-80 and heading west. What's west of Westeros? Pennsylvania. In case you're wondering, it's just miles and miles of this. Which 80 in Jersey into PA is not bad for the beginning of it. By the way, when I'm not just recording, Fatboy Slim, praise you, and that's good driving music. When we drove back from Colorado, when we drove out to Armath 4 years ago, my friend in his M3, I was passenger the entire time. Great seats, why I bought them for my Caprice. 80 is hell. As soon as you get like midway into Pennsylvania, or maybe, you know what? It might have been okay through all of PA, but if you go west to PA, there are so many roads that make you just want to slit your wrists. Like this has, there's even a little bit of up and down. Just a little bit of up and down. I should put the light on so you can see my hand motions. It's a little bit of up and down. It's fine. A little bit like just this moving. We hit a road in Illinois, which I sometimes say Illinois, because it's a fucking S. Don't put the S if you want me to say the S, you fucks. This is America. We hit a road in Illinois that felt like we were driving uphill for 60 miles in a dead straight line. I mean, like, see this curve we're on? Like this baby, I would have killed for that. We were just fucking abysmally bored. Driving across as a country is just, I started it earlier today where I talked about the highway systems and it being boring. Yeah, no, I've experienced it first fucking hand. And the thing is, no matter how fast you drive to try to keep yourself entertained, there's nothing to do. It's like, even desert bus is exciting, because at least the car pulls to the left. I think it's left. Where that road in Illinois was the worst. Colorado, Nebraska was bad, but Nebraska was at least flat, I guess. Who's passing me? Why? What are you? I'm literally catching up to the car in front of me in the fast lane. Where are you going, Mr. BMW? Nebraska was bad, but I've heard Nebraska girls are hot as shit, so I'm gonna flip this actually. So I sort of like, oh, maybe we break down, we'll meet a hot Nebraska set of twins or something. I don't know why Nebraska girls are hot. What is this car? This car is now, I am definitely driving exactly the speed limit, and I still need to pass this guy. He's just too slow. He's like like I'm at I found my like zone in the truck, and I just gotta be like, go. But you think you get to Colorado and it's gonna be interesting to drive there? Not from the east, it ain't. Literally, until you get to the Rocky Mountains, which is past Denver, it is the highest plateau flat bullshit ever. I was just bored. Oh my God. And you could see the Rockies in the distance, but you're already at like 3,000 feet, 4,000 feet. So the car is struggling to breathe and you're struggling to breathe. And it's just the flattest land. I think that was the flattest. Kansas, everyone talks about Kansas. We took a slight road off of the whatever highway thing is Kansas. All right, that guy's going left and this guy's going right. So they're gonna clear a path for me. Do it. Do it, baby. Do it. Do it. Clear the road. Yes. I feel like privileged now. Even though I shouldn't be passing the people on the left and the center, but you know, life. Yeah. Bad roads. America has some great roads and some bad roads. Just wanted to I cannot wait for automatic cars, like automatic driving cars, for two reasons. One, bad drivers exist. Is that snow? There's white shit falling in front of my car. I could just see it in the headlights. And for shit like that. Or shit like this, where I don't have to like jack myself up on coffee. Although I'm not sure if I trust it in like New York, Jersey area, but out there in fucking Colorado and Nebraska, and like I was saying, Kansas at least had rolling hills, and there was we went like a sort of side road that was like parallel with the highway, but like 6 miles away. It was much better. Actually, let me rephrase that. It was a 1 lane in each direction road. So 2-lane road, one forward, one west, one east, and it was a passing lane, so you can get into the oncoming traffic to pass, and semi-trucks were on it, like big 18-wheelers were on it, and they were doing 85 miles an hour. So to pass a truck in the oncoming traffic lane that's doing 85, because you're not going to stay behind a truck the entire time, you had to do like 105 and zip past an 18-wheeler with the chance over these rolling hills that another 18-wheeler was doing 85 towards you. Many opportunities to die. We lived though, and we were considering like, oh, what if I had to take my Corolla? Because my Corolla would make it to Denver. The Corolla would make it everywhere. The Corolla, if I had to drive, if there was a road to the moon, easily could do the 300,000 miles to the moon. It's only at like 215 or 18,000 miles. Could do the moon. But I would never have been able to pass anything. Because in the Corolla, if like that white car in front of me, which is about, I don't know, 8 cars lengths, if I needed to pass that car in the Corolla, I'd have to like back up another 5 or 6 car lengths and then nail it, downshift to like 3rd, and get so fucking fast I could possibly go around him, because I need to use his vacuum to hit like 90, maybe, to get around him, because I'm currently doing, well, I'm doing 65 now, so it'll be easier than that. Fastest I've ever been in the Corolla was 110, and that was with my brother driving it, because it was his car, and when he got back, and let's see if we can still do 110, and I've never been more frightened in my life. The car was like, ah! Like that little car should not be doing 110 with me and him in it, especially over the Tappan Zee Bridge. But the scariest, I did 175 in my brother's Camaro. He had a 94 Camaro that he worked up, built the rear end and everything. And that car was just a race car until it crashed into a ditch. And then but that still was less scary than the 6 college kids in a mom's minivan to Best Buy before they closed at 9:30 in Jersey. So this fucking state, just, it was a Jersey Turnpike or 95. I forget where we were, or where we were definitely going to Best Buy. This was years ago when you actually went to Best Buy for like computer parts when you needed them, like a Sound Blaster card. But yeah, no, my Caprice, completely on a racetrack and in legal form, I've done 146, which I've come to realize that after 125 miles an hour, you start calculating the risk to reward, at least I do. And I'm like, wow, I can do 125 miles an hour like I'm just breathing, because the car is fucking fast. But then you hit like 126, and you're like, okay, if I blow a tire, if I hit a brick in the road, if something just goes wrong, this is the speed where I no longer feel confident that I could just like, oops, slow it down and control it, is 126 miles an hour. So get into 146, I could have gone faster than that. The car without modifications claims could do like 159 without any aero mod or gearing, and I've got a lot of work done to my Caprice. It's just a heavy car. So like the truck, the fastest I've been in the truck is like 90, I think. And that's enough for a truck. Am I hearing the bearing noise again? I'm trying to determine if I'm hearing the bearing noise again. Oh, flares, that's always good. Is there anything on the road? See, that's never a good sign. Anyway, yeah, so the highways are boring and I would totally use an automatic driving car. It is snowing. It is fucking snowing. I fucking knew it. Oh, don't worry, honey, it's only a 30% chance it'll snow by you. I'm like, Ma, I live in like the snow capital of the fucking world now. There's a 100% chance it's gonna snow. Look at it blowing across the road on the other side. Like dust. So yeah, I'll come back. I hate when Maps does this, by the way, where it's like, you're on 80 in 7 miles, stay on 80. And after I do that, it'll be like in 14 miles, stay on 80. I'm like, just tell me when I'm getting off of 80, not how many miles to stay on when a little exit comes. Oh, by the way, I am struggling to climb this hill now. We are going up and the snow is falling. This is great. It's not slippery yet. It's not, it hasn't been, it was too warm today for it to just like stick. But it is blowing cold and going to suck. Why am I the only one in this lane? That bothers me. I hate when like, oh, I should probably flip this back now. When I'm the only person in like the left lane, it's like, is there cops that patrol? Oh, the wind. Oh, the wind is doing wind things. I guess if I'm going 70 miles an hour forward, a 20 mile an hour side wind is a percentage of my forward momentum. So if I was doing 20 forward and there's a 20 mile an hour wind, that would be like a 100% match. So the faster I go, the less the wind will affect me, right? That makes sense. I'm gonna go with that theorem as I shut the camera off and then drive another 6.3 miles to stay on this fucking road. All right, exit 30, said 24-hour gas. I'm below a quarter tank. Heading further into PA, you don't trust. Where is it? White Castle. Gas that way, 1.5 miles. Fuck. Wait, there's a quick, what's that? What can't I go there? I don't need Sunoco. Can I make a right from here? Nothing says I can't make a right from here, right? I'm doing that thing. I'm doing the right turn. Okay, good. And there's an Exxon. It's even on my side of the road. That one's prettier though. I'm gonna go a quick check. We're gonna put some quality gas in this. Do not enter. Oops, I made a boo-boo. Which side is the fucking gas in this truck? It's fine. That's closed, that's closed, that's swept. What the fuck are these cones doing? What is happening with this gas station? I should have gone to the fucking Exxon. It's Jersey, by the way. So Jersey, if you've never been out here, you're not allowed in Jersey to pump your own gas. You have to hand the man your credit card and be like, hello, can I please have a regular? Because they don't think you're adult enough to not light your whole fucking car on fire. So, what's regular cost? $2.89. See, Jersey. It's not as cheap as it used to be. It used to be so fucking cheap. This would have been like, it used to be 50 cents cheaper than New York. Everyone used to drive to Jersey. Get gas. Is my light blinking? Good. Half battery. Want to make sure we save it because the end might be fun. Who knows? So yeah, I am a big proponent of never get under a quarter tank. Never get under a half tank. How you doing, man? Fill it up regular?
Yeah, you got it.
See, he's nice. We are about a little more than halfway there, which is not bad. Yeah. All right, we'll let this fill up and then we'll get back on it. Doing my best not to drink on the ride home because baby bladder, tiny baby bladder. I think I'd explain that. Did I explain that too? I don't remember if I was doing it on live stream or in this video. I talk all the time, so it's hard to keep up. That says one way. That says do not enter for where I came in because I'm a bad man. This is where I gotta leave though. So now I gotta leave and I gotta go here and go back on this west, green light. No need to yield to nobody. All right, on the road again. I don't know the words. I just know the melody. Ooh, it's wet. That's great. That's not gonna be ice in about half an hour. Anybody in my lane as I pull in? No, good. Just speeding cars in the middle. Alright, we'll get back on this camera when, I mean, the snow is still just gently flurrying. When I came back 3 days ago, it was not gently flurrying. It was fucking snowing. So we'll see as I get further west if it gets fucking snowing or not. To do a thing, and it is not recommended, it is not illegal, but there's no one in my rearview mirror. There's a truck way back there, and there's cars up there, but they're all going pretty fast. And I'm being blown all over the road. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna stay in the middle lane to the best of my ability. But if I feel that the truck's being blown to the right, I'm just gonna move to the right lane. And then I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna go with the wind. Let the wind determine what the fuck's going on. Because it's just, fighting it feels like it's just bad. So I'm just gonna sort of like give myself a nice wide buffer zone. Hold on, let me do it. Give myself a nice wide buffer zone. Just let the wind determine where the truck is. Don't fight it. Just like the river. You gotta ebb and flow. Because it's currently like, that was some shit just now. I had like a 6 or 7 degree correction on my goddamn steering wheel. Now there's a car with very bright headlights behind me, so I can't just look like a drunk driver. That's the worst. Because I don't want to be a drunk driver. I just want to not fight like a madman to stay in some arbitrary lines that some fucking pencil pusher wrote in my road. Think you can control me, bro? Oh my god, those are so bright. Every time I flip that back, oh Jesus, fucking the sun. Fucking Range Rover. Those aren't even like add-on lights, those are just their fucking headlights. So now he flew by. Now this guy to the left is just matching my speed. I'm doing like 62. You're in the passing lane, you should be passing. I'm not gonna slow down for you, buddy. Come on, you can do it. This is what I do all day. This is how I drive. I'm looking at the road, but I'm like, come on, guy, you're in the passing lane. Show me what you got. Pass a fucking, how old is this truck now? 15? You could pass a 15-year-old pickup truck. You could do it in your fucking Kia. I believe in you. That's it. We're back to like, when you're in a road with no lights like that was, and you have lights occasionally, scenic overlook, closed dusk till dawn. When you have the lights show up, I'm gonna rear end this. I'm off the gas pedal. I'm gonna roll into this Honda Civic. I am decelerating. I'm off the gas, and I'm not. He's not pulling away from me. I know we're on a hill. Why do people brake on hills? We're not going fast enough. Braking should be illegal. You want to save the environment? Don't hit your brakes. Because all it does is turn gasoline into heat. Oh, that's why we're hitting the brakes. Because everyone's going to get arrested. Shit, I have a blinking red light in my head. Oh, wait. That's like a work truck, and it's like stuck. Was that a fucking work truck stuck? I don't think he could actually get out of there. He was like, that's a V shape, and it looks like his wheels were covered in mud. Like he was trying real bad. Alright, well, back to the darkness, I guess, for us. Although the dark, yeah, driving to Denver, I think everyone kind of knows it's going to be dark. Driving down to Florida was dark too. Oh, more fucking murder lights. Hope you guys can see these murder lights. That's a low car. What is that? A Tesla? That is a Honda, maybe? I don't recognize those taillights. Kia? I don't know, looked cool, unfortunately. Alright, back until the interesting shit. By the way, it's not snowing anymore. I should have filmed those assholes. They were just, everyone was an asshole. Now, one guy just in my blind spot on my right, just with the brightest headlights, not like, I'm in the passing lane, he just I'm comfortable here. I'm gonna just hug you the entire for like 4 miles. To the point where I was in the left lane, he was in the middle lane. Then I used another car to like shear him off me. Just like I pulled, like I passed somebody so that he would fall back. So I moved to the middle lane, he goes to the right lane to catch up with me to sit in my fucking spot again. And I'm like, I gotta get over now, motherfucker. I can't slow down to let you pass. I can't speed up because I'm doing like 80 fucking 5 already. The fuck? What the fuck? Apparently I'm going the 6 minute slower route because I'm complaining about an asshole. That asshole cost me 6 fucking minutes, and now I'm behind a horse carriage. I've never gone this way before. Is this another lane? Okay, let's do this. Welcome to New Jersey. No, I want to leave New Jersey. Oh, thank God this was a 2-lane turn to 1 lane. Okay, so I guess I avoid a toll and add 6 minutes to our journey. Ooh, that's nice to know, because that's 25, yeah, it's good. It's an open Shell station. The problem is gas stations closing. In New York, gas stations don't close. That would be absurd. 24 hours a day, gas stations. You know, in fucking PA and parts of Jersey, they're closed. It makes no sense. Like, but what if I need gas? I need gas now. I mean, New York, nothing closes. If you're close enough to the city, I'm sure it's different with COVID, but it's a nice twisty bit of road. Yeah, but now I'm stuck in Jersey. That way would have been a toll bridge into PA. And now I'm littering, $200 fine. It's a beautiful piece of asphalt. Wow, this is brand new. It's a little bit like the little bumps, but I mean, there's a giant sound wall here and a mountain. Well, it's not a sound wall, that's a mountain. So those are the, wow, where am I? This is, if I was in a car a little more car-y on a warm spring night and there was this little traffic and I had a map and I knew there was no cops coming or waiting, that 45 mile an hour speed limit. Jesus, truck, more lights. This would be a fun road to do road things with. See, it's okay. I don't mind the 6 minutes extra. I will always take the road slightly longer in distance and time if it's fun, because driving is boring most of the time. That truck for sale. Oh, what's a big truck stop? Jesus. Where am I? I guess this is like the outskirts of West Jersey. This is Jersey not being Pennsylvania, but it wants to be. Look, there's like a bar, the lodge with like lights, all the gas stations. Jesus Christ. And I'm worried about sometimes, is that a Carvel? Is that a Carvel? It's still a Carvel? No, it turned into something else. I want to look at all these things. This is why I like being a passenger sometimes, just so I could look at shit. Currently can't look at shit. Is that a school? What is that? Library? I don't know. Looks like a library. It's a tavern that's closed. Don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, West Jersey is weird. It doesn't know what it wants to be. It feels like the creepy town, like the whole of West Jersey feels like the creepy town outside some sort of like Scandinavian tourist amusement park. Like there's this cutesy little Humpty Dumpty statues and shit everywhere. And it's like, but who lives here and sells apple butter? Open year round. Look, what is? There's so many like nice things that I want to like stop at. And I don't hate this road. That's, you know what? I know where I would have been, and I don't like that road. I like this road better. So from now on, I'm gonna miss that exit and always go 6 minutes longer. And oh, that guy's got his Christmas tree up. I'm gonna beep. Yeah, fuck yeah, Christmas, motherfucker. Christmas in March. March 1st, by the way, in case you're wondering what I'm doing this drive. Ooh, we got the creepy woods. Wow. The car just disappears off a fucking hill in front of me. We got some creepy ass woods. I'll lean forward so you can see. Pretty sure that's a river there. Because what separates Pennsylvania and New Jersey is the Delaware River, which doesn't make any sense because we're not near Delaware. But if I lean forward, I realized, by the way, I should have put on wow, I would be so fast in this road in my Caprice. I'd be doing like 100 kilometers an hour. Speed limit is 50 though. But yeah, no. Once you have any road next to a river, it tends to be a nice road. You got decent altitude changes. You got turns. I'm gonna hit my brakes here because there's weird lights and shit coming up. Oh, shut off my brights. Don't drive into oncoming traffic with your brights if you can avoid it. Let's put on my floodlights too. Yeah, they did nothing. It's funny because my floodlights or my whatever the fucking fog lights have actual water in them still from when I bought the truck. So I have to like drill that or just replace them with some crazy like hella high beams. It's a Tacoma. There's got to be a million fucking add-ons I can put in those. Plus I do want to put like a light bar like on the bottom because like in my Corolla I had a 50 fucking inch light bar that I got for like $130 on Amazon, and this would be daylight. I think I did a Z drives with that light bar, didn't I? Yeah, this is like, oh, I can't see much if I take off my brights. It's actually, the brights fuck it up because I'd like to have that and then more, but instead I have just trees. I guess I need to adjust the brights a bit. Oh, shut that off. There's a guy with one headlight. That's cool. I'm blind now, thanks. There's another ice cream shop. There's more woods. Like if I just pulled over here and shut the lights off, you can go stargazing. It's dark as shit over here. All right, well, it looks like we're making a right. We'll head into, we'll sneak into Pennsylvania without a toll. I think it's like a $1 or $2 toll. It is not expensive. But, you know, fuck, I'll take a fun, empty road. The big thing is it's gotta be empty. I don't want to go on a road that's like just wall-to-wall assholes. That's a Rite Aid. Okay, we're doing this. Okay. Drop it to second gear as we rip it. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, yeah, that's all this truck's got. Third. Hold third. Shift fourth. Over to fucking fifth. Allow. What you do with an automatic is you're allowing it. Allow third, allow fourth, allow fifth. Here's a nice industrial complex. Perfect for a Counter-Strike map. When am I leaving New Jersey? I have not left New Jersey. We're going to be turning on a place called Water Street, though, which makes me believe we'll be near water. We'll see if that comes true. I like these desperately far apart lights every other light pole because they light up the road just enough that I'm like, oh, I know there's no deer on the road, but at the same time it's like kind of creepy. I think there's a stop sign here. I can't fucking tell. Apparently I'm in like dead end. Oh, I'm just in someone's backyard. That's great. We're back to that. See, this is Jersey stuff though. Yeah, all these are Jersey plates. I'm in a suburb of Jersey. Where the fuck am I? Have I driven through this town before? I'm glad you're on this journey with me, mentally. Ugh. Wait. Alright, here's Water Street. I have to make a right onto Water Street. Oh, I know where I am. I know where I am. I know this town. I just didn't drive that way. I usually drive that way. So let's make the right-hand turn. We'll pass a truck with all the lights. Yeah. I know where I am. That deli. I thought there was like a deli back there. I'm not gonna say the name of it because it'll get me a little bit too close to home. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna stop at that deli because it's a dude's name and it's a funny name, and I'm sure they'll make a bombing sandwich. And apparently they sell bait and tackle and sandwiches. I walked in and the fucking fridge was broken, being repaired, and there was like a fucking 16-year-old kid. Nice Camaro, actually. I don't hate that Camaro. Here's the bridge across to Jersey. From Jersey to PA. This, by the way, is a 2-lane bridge. Oncoming truck could come down this. Not an 18-wheeler, but we were very lucky to be just free balling because I've driven this bridge before and it sucks when there's oncoming traffic. Anyway, there was like a 16-year-old kid like, "Do you want a sandwich?" I guess I could. So I'm like, no, not from you. Where's the old man? Where's Skookum? Which is not the name of the deli, but I'm gonna say it was Skookum because it was like that. It was like Skookum's Deli, and I'm like, where's Skookum? You can't have a deli without the man. Like I figured, I like to try new places, and I don't want some 16-year-old that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing making me a sandwich. I'm an adult. I want an adult to make my sandwich. Who knows? Maybe that kid could be great at it. But I guarantee you he wasn't gonna make me a good sandwich that day. He's like, the fridge is broken, so I mean I only have like, oh what? My lights are not on bright, you fuck. That's bright, dickhead. You saw him flash me, right? Wow, it's a well-lit house. Anyway, this is like, I'm now in Pennsylvania, so I'm home, and we're in the back hills. Oh, there's another alternate route I've never taken. It's 4 minutes slower. Let's go that way. So now we're adding 10 minutes to my drive home. And where's my turn? Half a mile? All right, we'll turn a half a mile down because I don't know where it's gonna do. I don't know what's gonna do, but we're gonna do. This is the kind of shit. If you don't do this, you should do this. And this is another reason I don't like Waze as much as Google Maps a lot of the time. Because Waze is like, you're going this way. And that's it. Google is like, hey, I once was going up to Toronto years ago to go see my friend. This is the road. It was Ventura. Okay, there you go. I was once going to Toronto, and it, you know, it tells you alternate route. This is 3 minutes slower. This is 5 minutes slower. 90 minutes slower. 90. 1 hour and 31 minutes or something. I tried to screenshot it. I'm like, okay, Google, look, I know that you figured out that I like to go on adventures, but at what point would I need to take a 90-minute detour going up or coming back from Toronto? Like that is, you can stop now. I think I actually don't like the high beams are not as good as the, oh, maybe because I have my fog lights on? They barely do anything. How the fuck do those even bother anybody? I'm just gonna leave them off till I get them changed out to something baller. I want people to complain about the lights. They're gonna complain about the lights. Also, with the 50-inch light bar, I had to actually have a remote control in my hand, like the button in my hand, because if you get up behind somebody or someone's coming over a crest in front of you and you have that 50-inch light bar on, you're going to die or kill them. That shit will rip a hole in your retinas. Water. Good, I need nice wet. Cow, there's a picture of a cow. You know you're in PA. There was a cow on a street sign. I kind of want to steal that. More water, open like gates. This is nice. I like this. This is a good alternative to that long straight road. Great, there's a fucking detour. Are you shitting me? Oh, good. Oh, joy. Yeah, you see that? Where it says closed? That's where the Google Maps wants me to fucking go. You fucking fuck. Now what is it gonna tell me to do? All right, so it was 6 minutes, and this was a 4 minutes slower. It was making 10 minutes. I didn't see what the time change was. I should have noted the time. Oh God, there's so many roads in the back hills of PA, and they could be fun as long as you're willing to end up in a field, or you know. The biggest problem is that these fun, like, this is a good road. This would be a fun road to do like 70 in my fucking Caprice. Headers open. It's a 40. And the problem is not that that's 40. The problem is that that's a house and that's a house, I think. Now that's a house. And that's a house and a blind turn. And I would hate to just run over little Johnny or Jimmy or Janie or just, I don't want to kill a child. It's literally the only thing that stops me from speeding most of the time. I don't care about getting a ticket. I don't care about my own safety. I don't want to kill children or pets. But this road would be, look at the crests and shit. Oh, it's so much fun. Narrow bridge. I like to see narrow bridges. I don't think little, oh, I love downs and ups. Like here's an up. That looks like it's gonna break right. This is great. But, you know, that's where little Tommy lives there. Tommy wanted to be a doctor, and then Tommy ended up as a red smear on the front of your car. So no more Dr. Tommy. But my God, the roads. Like, I would love to have them close these roads professionally so they could do like rally racing stages on these, because this is fucking nuts. I just love elevation changes, that's all. Alright, we've got a kinky right. This will stop being interesting soon, I think. But you know, when I moved to the middle of nowhere, I moved to the middle of fucking nowhere. That's a turn. That's a beautiful turn. It's like fucking, not Corsica, the Targa Florio, but less Italian. Miller Road detour. See, now, I liked that. Is that really a road? Where am I? It's just flurrying here. So now I'd have to take that detour on top of the detour to experience that again, because that was fun. I'm not offended by anything that's currently happening. Yeah, let's go to third gear. We're starting to get the snow. Oh, Jesus. Is that headlights I see in front of me also? No, it's my headlights. Okay, okay. Yep, there's the snow. I fucking knew it. Because I took 10 minutes more, I would have been home by now. No, I would have just been making it home. Oh, there's a deer. Or a dog. Nope, deer. Where's my big flashlight? Go home. Go home, dear. You're drunk. That's fun. Okay, now I'm making a left. Oh, there's a car coming. I'm gonna let him go. You go, car. And now I'm gonna go while the snow is blowing and the moon is out and the deer family is out. Glad I got to see deer. I was hoping there'd be deer. Don't give me any more alternative routes with similar ETAs, please. I'm done with that shit. Am I back on the main road now? Took a fun detour that turned into another fun detour that let me see deer. There's a house on a main road that you don't want to live on. I'm in third. I'm at the brights are on. Deer signs. Fourth. Fences and reflectors and barns. I'll tell you what, I can't. This summer, I moved in the summer and I didn't really go out driving much, but I kept seeing driving cars. I kept seeing Miatas and Corvettes. I think I even saw a Ferrari. This area of PA is just like, yeah, there's a lot of farms, but there's a lot of people who make a lot of money at farms and they like to go driving. So we are approaching like more noticeable home. I think I'm on the boring road now. Yeah, I'm on the boring road. So I'll come back when we are approaching home and we'll see how fucking bad the fucking roads look with the snow. Fuck it. We're taking another alternate route because it's a similar ETA. And I need to go exploring. And why not do it in the middle of the fucking night? It's great. Look how fun these roads look. All right, we got nice 3-car garage, some garbage sticking out. I like well-lit houses. This feels like just, I don't know. I kind of know where I am, like my house is to the left somewhere. Oh my God. There's just so much space. And the wind is just bad. The wind is bad and the snow is getting worse. If you can't see it, it's trust me, it's there. It's gonna be the same thing like, actually, I'm much closer than I was last time when it started snowing. Pump the brakes a bit in case deer decide to run out and tell me to go fuck myself. hidden driveway. Oh, it's like lights over there from some city. I don't know. Chicane, squiggly road. I don't think it was too cold here. I want to go so fast. Ditch. Oh, third gear. Oh yeah, it's snowing now. This is the fun. The fun has happened. Congratulations, everyone. We've conjured the fucking snowfall. Is there even a stop sign here? Nope. There's a tractor if you want to buy a tractor. Jeebus cripes. Middle of nowhere. Yeah, if I shut off my phone right now, I would be able to find my way home. I've never been on these roads in my life. Is that? That's not police. Wow, we're just doing things. Oh, snow's slowing down. All right, boring road now. Yeah, I was down this road the other day. It's where the deers live. This is the deer road. Oh God, how is this two-way? How am I driving down it? Oh God. This is all downhill. This is all brakes. There's no gas. All brakes, no gas. There's just tree stumps and oh my God. It's so narrow. I just see European rally cars or Japanese rally cars just tearing it up down this fucking road. Okay. Oh God, my body hurts. But yield. Nice garages. I think I could turn. Wow, there's a lot of cars in that guy's driveway. I think everyone has blue pickup trucks everywhere. Oh, it was a dead something furry. That was small. Okay. And our camera battery died. And Casa Los Zeos waits. Literally, Casa. The Casas turn on all the lights. Shit, I gotta check my fucking mailbox. Oh, God. There's gonna be stuff in my mailbox, isn't there? Yeah, which means I gotta get out here and run there in the dark. All right. Oh, God. Dark. Ow. Walking hurts. Always shit in the mailbox. Is it junk? Oh, stretch my groin. Actually, I could show off the flashlight now that I have the camera's lights set properly. Camera light settings. So now we're looking. Oh, there's a skunk out here. That's probably high. And there's turbo. And there's low, medium, high, low, and off. My door handle. You know what sucks? You can't put on just the fog lights without the headlights. And that'd be kind of cool. But no, cool isn't allowed. Did I say cool isn't allowed in the fucking flashlight review? It's another reason I don't like taking my Caprice out is this is a fucked up gravel driveway. Hit the button, make the thingy go. Yay. Daddy's home, Chewbacca. And that concludes this year's Z drives. And I like Toyotas because you shut off the light and the headlights go off. And I'm going to turn them off because I'll probably drive it in the day. But we have made it home, which is lovely. I love making it home. I got some mail. Wish I had some female. A giggity. Goodbye, go look. I gotta take a drink now for the first time since I started driving. Oh, that tastes like shit. That's watered down. It's a very watered down, iced down Wendy's tea. Short car, tall car. Ah, I love this garage. Okay. You do your thing. Don't worry, baby, you're coming next. My brother got me a kettlebell, and I have no idea how to use it, but I keep picking it up. And then I'm like, woo, and then that's how you do it. Fuck, that's cold. I guess it's windy here. Yeah, so Caprice, this, there's the 50-inch light bar that used to be on the Corolla. Because when the bumper got damaged, the choice was either fix the bumper or replace the bumper or cut the rest of the bumper off and put a 50-inch light bar there. It was the best choice I ever made. You haven't been driven in a couple months, actually, because rear wheel drive summer tire is bad. Been shit kicking this keg picker. All right, whatever. Time to take out the garbage. The end of a Z drive should always end with cleaning out the garbage. Ketchup packages, empty water bottles, tissues. Where's my mail? I threw it on the roof. It's my big garbage pail. Oh, here's my sledgehammer that I bought. In case I decide I hate all my cars, I can just fuck them up with that. I don't know, that front looks mean. I just needed that Vulcan sledgehammer. If Pasta's watching, link to a sledgehammer. I don't think she's watching. You think she's watching? What are you? Survey for the previous owner. I don't need that. Something else for the previous owner, but it looks important. Maybe I'll save it for him. Lumens. I keep getting this catalog, by the way, just to fucking bore you at the end of the Z drives. How you doing, pizza? You hold up well? Nice. I keep getting this Lumens catalog, and I fucking love the furniture and lighting. It's a lighting catalog. I love everything. Look at that fucking fan for $1,640. Oh, Pasta. I like that one. The mixed modular 4-piece sectional for $6,090. She's more like this style though. $2,500 is shown. New Foundry sofa by Gus Modern. I like it. Hate those. I just like things. I have a veranda. I need, $880 is shown. What the fuck is that? That's Gary's mod. That's the fucking windmill from fucking Half-Life. I get it, it's windy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I like the things in this book. I keep all these catalogs. They're not for me, but I feel like one day I'll be worthy of, like, look at that light fixture. Holy shit. All right, put that there. I need to take my shoes in, shoes there. Dirty shoes can stay out here. Dirty shoes. Take my laundry. I changed my clothes. I think everything else is golden. Everyone, thank you for joining me on this Z Drives. I'm gonna put down my table. I own a table, here it is. I'm gonna try not to freeze to death. By the way, one of these is fantastic for groceries. You put it on the back of the seat, nothing falls around, and it's insulated. That's good, that's good. That's good. This is good. I'll take this inside. What else do I need? I need to make a copy of those keys. I need this. I gotta, you know what? I'm done. Thank you for stopping by on the Z Drives. I gotta do some actual like jacket wearing and unpacking because it's fucking. Oh, goodbye.